Isn't that a pleasant sound we haven't heard in a while? Isn't this a pleasant sound we haven't heard in a while? Okay, we're back. Welcome back, everyone. Valheim time now. The reason why it's Valheim time now is honestly fair. It's honestly fair. I want to maintain this. I had high hopes that my computer would run Monster Hunter Wilds. I had low expectations that my computer would run. Because apparently my computer has the processing power of a PlayStation 1 right now, because it could only process the game as a PlayStation 1 game. Though, there's a certain amount of charm that I kind of liked if they would have gotten it stable, where it's just like, you get to play in PS1 mode, but everything else works. Though, I get the impression that that was the attempt, and my computer still was not pumping out enough whatever. Which is, like, that's the weird thing with technology now, right? We are at a bit of an impasse where if you don't push the technology, then, like, if you're not pushing the technology to a certain extent, then people aren't going to upgrade. If people aren't going to upgrade, then you're going to limit the upper limit of what a game can do. So I will at least admit to a certain extent that the necessity to upgrade is something valid that I need to keep in mind. But now we're getting into a whole kind of debate about graphics card hardware, accessibility, pricing, economical levels, and stuff like that. That's where things are starting to get a little messy, in my opinion. You know, like, having to figure that out is where things are going to start getting a little bit juicy, a little bit gross. Because I think the hard part for me regarding this is, like, I have a 2060 that's 2 generations behind. I either have to do the next generation and have this not last as long, or try to at least go 1 generation back. Because I think 4060s are technically, or the 4000 are still the last generation of at least NVIDIA cards, and they're still fucking expensive. They're still fucking expensive. That's the problem, right? The price I got my 2060 at has not had anything else really depreciate to that except for maybe 3060s. And watching Sean play Silent Hill on a 3060 makes me go, unless he got... this is the thing, do I risk a 3060 with just more VRAM? Because I think that's what it is I just don't have enough VRAM, and 3060s do have... There are 3060s with better VRAM capacities. So... Yeah. So we're gonna sink back into this feet first. Remember how anything works. So we're gonna start from home. We're just gonna work out because I need a refresher on this game. It's been a month since I played. So I don't know what anything is, where anything is, what I was doing. I don't know. None of my plants are ready. It's been 189 days. It's been 189 days! I played this game for... Well, that's not how days work. I was about to have a moment there. I was like, I played this game for 189 days? That doesn't seem right. I started it this year. Yeah, that doesn't seem right, dumbass. Yeah, that's absolutely not right, Dippy. You Dumbo. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What a failure of the memory. That's a good VOD title. What a failure of the memory. Failure of the memory is the title of my EP. Memory failure would also be pretty good too. Memory failure would also be really good for like a Daft Punk Cap Locks inspired band. I love, or not Cap Locks, what's the name of that band? Is the band Caplocks? No, the album is Caplocks. Why can't I think of the name of the band? Oh, it's me. I'm gonna look this up real fast. The name of the band is hurting me. Not hurting me. Just not remembering the name of the band is hurting me. I should have had this playlist saved. Where's Caplocks? Caplocks album. Capsule! What's wrong with me? I love Capsule. It's a Capsule Daft Punk. I would be totally inspired by Capsule. I totally am inspired by Capsule. That should be an objective statement. I don't have to be like, I totally would be inspired by Caplocks. No. Some of my music has been inspired by Caplocks. It's almost like I make music. Now, I can make new things. Make new things. They added some... I saw that. They had, like, an update. They had an update. So, seemingly... I can make a jack go. I can make a jack go. Oh, nice. Everyone's memory is failing. It's okay. Mead pot. Mead kettle. That's new. Just objectively new. Food preparation table. Okay. We got some new stuff. I'm gonna make the food preparation table. That's just brand new. I need to make the mead kiln, so I need iron for that. Food preparation table. Oh man, am I gonna have to move? Well, no, I'll bring iron here. So we gotta get iron. We're gonna go on an iron trip. We're gonna get iron. I need iron, tin, and copper. So, that's fine. You never gotten very far? I've never gotten through a full year. Never have. Honestly, taking a break from this game is probably the best thing I could have done. Because I got, like, a break from it, and now I can, like, come back to it with a fresh mind and be like, okay, what do I want to work on? What do I want to do? What's the new project? And I think the project is making whatever this food preparation table is. And then moving this stuff around, honestly. Because I definitely want to have this be cooking zone, no matter what. I want this to be cooking zone, no matter what. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go fish, I think. We're going to go fish, because I like fishing in this game. Top off my fish. We're going to top off all of my food. And then we're going to go on an adventure to make... We're going to go on an adventure to make, stuff. I'm going to get the bait, just in case. Though, I don't think I need it. Oh no, I do need it. I don't know if this is for sea fishing, so we're just gonna work off my base. Emergency, dock 2. I need to go to dock... Why do I swamp dock 2? Emergency. It's fine. I'm gonna go to dock 1. Uh-oh. Don't be case sensitive. Probably case sensitive. It is. But my experience with Stardew, though, is I would play with friends, and my friends would do, you guessed it, they would do all of everything else, and I did the fishing. I don't know what it is about fishing. I just really like fishing. I really, really, really like fishing. Fishing is just fun. My favorite activity in these kinds of games. I like fishing. I like reliable and fun fishing. Now, I do have a bit of a concern that I might have outfished this area. And there's no more fish, at least here. I now have to look for a new fishing area. What do you want, buddy? Okay, no. neck fucks off. Fair, then I have to go farther out to find fish. Go. Hey. Way. Bad board. Ow. Always need boar meat, but... Oh, anyway. Yeah, I really like the minigame, and it's got a little bit it's got a really good tactile feedback, and it's just a really solid minigame. It's a really solid fishing minigame. This game also has a really fascinating fishing minigame in that it works really based on the mechanics of how movement and stamina work, and they made a fishing game that is, for all intents and purposes, built around the way this game is built, and it works for it. At least it does for me. That's a big part of what makes the fishing in this game work so well for me, is that you can just you can just do certain things that you can't do in other games where the fishing is made much more as a like discrete mechanic, and in this game it's kind of more like they built fishing around the mechanism of how this game operates with the environment, so it feels way more natural, and it's very silly that I can just drag the fish onto the ground like I would in real life as a 5-year-old. Yeah, I've always wanted to try to do, like, if I get through Valheim or something, that might be something I'll do, is I'll finally do my first year in Stardew. Like a full playthrough of Stardew, where I'm like, before I even do that, I've always wanted to do a large-scale project where I do a year of Animal Crossing, and I stream every day of Animal Crossing. Like, an hour a day I stream Animal Crossing. That's something I've always wanted to do. And when I say Animal Crossing, I mean the Animal Crossing, the original Animal Crossing. Because a part of the projects that I really want to take on in this on this channel are kind of being able to... Oh, that's new. Trying to be able to take on the premise of not nostalgia. I don't want to take on nostalgia. I'm like going for a childhood percent run. There's a lot of things that I started, and liked when I was a kid that I never finished. One of those, I would argue, is Animal Crossing. Not that you can, quote-unquote, finish Animal Crossing. What I mean is... Hello, sir. I was not the one who played Animal Crossing when I played Animal Crossing. I did some of the stuff, but most of the completion that was done in that game was done by my older brother. Which is fine. He was the one who played the game more. He's the one who got to play the game more. That's kind of just how things worked out, in a certain sense. But it does mean that I just didn't get to have as many experiences with things like Animal Crossing that I would have wanted. So... You can get a gold statue in Animal Crossing, right? Animal Crossing? I almost read that as Armored Core. I don't know. Yeah. But I've never done like a quote-unquote full playthrough, which I know does exist. There's like a narrative to that game with a start to an end. I've always wanted to play through that. And I've heard it's pretty good. So, like, I do... And like many things, I mean, here's the thing. There's an element of the stream that's always going to be interested and curious about the kind of, like... Also, hi, Kirby. The video game diction, if we're gonna... If I'm gonna... Oh, no, they didn't change that. For some reason, I thought they changed that. They might have changed it a little, I don't know. A little bit of the, like, commonality of video games. What I kind of mean by that is, like, games that, the way that games have left a mark on media and on games media in general, I always have an interest in, no matter what. some maybe marketed exceptions. I don't know. I don't know why Dead by Daylight just doesn't speak to me. It's not what I want out of that kind of game, I think is what it is. Because it's just not what I want out of that kind of game. From an asymmetrical gameplay standpoint. But part of the problem is the asymmetrical gameplay that I grew up with was, that was my favorite. Wasn't even Left 4 Dead. I wasn't even necessarily a Left 4 Dead kid. Like, I liked Left 4 Dead, and when I got into it, I got into it. But I wouldn't call it my favorite. I really enjoyed it, but I wouldn't call it my favorite. My favorite actually is Primal Carnage, because Primal Carnage is the only example of asymmetrical gameplay that I've played in which the balance is about being asymmetrical and making both sides have advantages and disadvantages, and not just being something like Left 4 Dead, where the balance is more of the survivors are overtuned compared to the infected, and it's the infected job to whittle them down, and that's the challenge. And for me, that's just not what I want out of that kind of game, right? I want Primal Carnage. What makes Primal Carnage work is that you have to really think about your positioning, and you actually have to think to the advantages of what the dinosaurs have, which is not guns. But the dinosaurs aren't necessarily hard to kill. They're not necessarily hard to kill. Even the T-Rex can be easy to kill, so it becomes like almost like a weird tactics game. And I've always liked that. It also is it's much more casual, and it has more of a focus on how do we make dinosaurs equal in performance to people, because a dinosaur can kill somebody very quickly, but you have to be smart about your positioning and stuff. So it's the best dinosaur PvP game I've ever played, personally. I don't... Oh, God. You don't see me. Don't see... Oh, he sees me, guys. I have to kill him now. Ah, jeez. I didn't want to do this, Mr. Troll. Oh, God. I don't have any space. I gotta say, I am impressed that they have been actively updating this game the way that they have. Neat. But that's the thing, is like, God, I don't remember how this works. I don't remember how this works. Hey, Hydrate Man, I'm busy, I'm sorry. This is very silly. This is exactly how I would fish when I was a kid. Shit, get on the land, get on the land, get on the land. You don't get to go back in the water. No, no. Get back here, get back here. Get on the land. Oh, the line broke. Damn it. So close. Thank you for the Hydrate Man Creeper. Huh. That's terrifying. Want to even know the context for that. And I'm not looking for a perfect run either. I'm here... I really want to make it clear that my kind of video game documentation isn't about completionism so much as it is about a full experience. What does a full experience look for any given game? By my metric. For me, it is a mixture. For me, what defines that in my interests has to do with how much of a game can I play. Maybe not even that. I think it's maybe a little bit more complicated than that. Because, like, for me, like, I want to feel like 70 to 80% of a game is where I want... 80 to 70% of a game with an ending is what I want out of any given game. If I get an ending, that's what I want. That is a full playthrough. It's not 100%, and it's not 0%, and it's not unfinished. I want finished. That's what I look for in any experience. And I would argue that the exception to that with Animal Crossing is Have you done at least one of everything in the game? Have you experienced an entire year of Animal Crossing? Because there's something that happens, not every day, but on multiple. Have you seen every day of Animal Crossing? Or at least every major day of Animal Crossing? And I don't think I have. I don't think I've seen every major day of Animal Crossing. I haven't seen every holiday. I haven't seen every character. Well, that's not possible. I haven't caught every fish. Or found every fossil. But for me, that's still not quite a complete experience. Oh, this fucking perch, man. Being noxious. Get on the land. You get on the land. Shit. Yeah, got him. Slippery little bastard. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. Valheim, in a lot of ways, is a never-ending game, but kind of my goal to finally end Valheim is, did I get every boss? I think for me is, did I get every boss? Did I get every boss, and did I make every thing that I could, if that makes sense? Did I make every table and make a full base? And to be fair, Valheim has had a lot, like a lot to offer for that. I would say. Come on, you shit. What if I just... This is working as intended. It's a strategy. It's a valid strategy. It's a legitimate strategy. Punch the big. Punch the big. So yeah, I would say for me, Valheim, I at least want to beat every boss in the game. I think that's where it is I at least want to beat every boss in the game first, and then for homework, probably try to just have everything available, but that would be it. Like, I don't need to make everything. They just added some stuff anyway, so... I still don't even know what bait I need to catch those guys, I think. Alright. Gonna head back to base. Head back to base. I'm gonna kick this guy. I have missed Valheim. I really, really have. And I think taking a break from it was a really good idea. Like, having the ability to just kind of disconnect from this game for a while is good. And now I came back and they had some more stuff, so yeah. I still haven't even made it to the Ashlands, but I'm very excited for Wilds. I definitely liked... It took me a moment, but you know what? If they're fundamentally shaking up things with, like, the Insect Glaive, I love the Insect Glaive and I'm set in my ways, and they made the Insect Glaive a little bit more punchier in a good way. They gave it a little bit less spam and a little bit more, like, comboing to capitalize on. Like, you have to ramp up, acceleration to your attacks, and that kind of is cool. You no longer just can skip straight to, the 10. You have to, like, ramp up your combo to it, and I like that. Can't drop anything. I can drop that. Or can I? I can't drop anything. I can't drop anything. Wish I could drop something, but I can't. Back to base. Oh, right. Oh, right, I've got rocks in my pants. I'm sure I could mod it out, but... Another thing is I do my best to try to respect a game from the intent of a developer, and limited. I saw a video recently that I get it was for a bit, but I don't necessarily agree. I like Signalis a lot, and I think that it is good that they added the functionality to unrestrict inventory and give players more freedom. However, I do think it is outright unfair to be like, it's bad. I think that restricting items in that game, given the size that it is totally fair and valid, and they really did still want to like do a blending of Resident Evil and Silent Hill, since the enemy design in that game is a blending of Resident Evil and Silent Hill. I still think that there's an amount of respecting the vision that I still appreciate out of Signalis, because the inventory limits don't bother me. They really don't. If a game can get me to go, damn it, I really have to go do that again in that context, I think it's good. And the reasoning behind that is oh, I actually need I need the prep station now for the fish. That's interesting. That's not good. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to save these fish. My fish. I need to make a prep table. Guess I need to make a prep table. Guess I also need a smelter here. Oh, this is actually kind of bad. Well, I need to take my boat anyways. So we'll take that to the boat. Everything else gets put away. Everything else gets put away. Uh-oh, nowhere to put the troll hides. But I will at least make more muckberry shits. Muckberry shits. Need ooze, raspberries, and berries. I just couldn't remember. I have plenty of. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a cooking skill now. I wonder what that's gonna do. Well, I definitely know my cooking skill's gonna be. Oh, I just made 2. Well, that's neat. That's good. I like that. If it just makes for like a chance to make more than 1, that's actually nice. Let me see. Cooking speed, serving tray wear. What? Chance for bonus yield. Okay, that's what I thought. Stamina use, cultivator wear, harvest radius, and chance for bonus yields. Okay. I mean, bonus yields are nice. Nothing is ready. Look at this nice farm I have going though. Okay, now we gotta take a boat. I'm gonna take it to dock 2. We take the boat to dock 2. Now I have that. In case I need it. We take the boat to dock 2. Fly. Wait, no, I don't need to. I was like, no, make 1 to dock 1. I'm like, no. Nope, we do it this way. We do it this way. This is a good way to do this, I think. Feels like a good way to do this. It's not like it's that hard to run to this fucking base. Oh yeah, I can anyways. I got rocks in my pants. I can't do it anyways. I mean, this is why I need to start building up base 1, 2 at some point. So, honestly, this stream and probably the next stream are gonna just be like catch up. They're gonna... What are you doing here? And I'm surrounded by... demons. Everybody dead. Yeah, I'm gonna need the wood. That was odd. Oh, that was odd. Game, are you okay now? Are you okay now? Hope you're okay now. Huh? Who's near to my house? Get away from my house. Deer is not considered an enemy, he's a friend. These are not friends. What if they increase the aggro? Specifically for night at that. That'd be neat. I would like that, actually. I would enjoy that. But yeah, I like the weapon changes. I like the focus mode is weird. I'll have to try it. My concern, as always, is how gimmicky are the gimmicks they added. And so far, what I experienced, they seem fine. I like when they can very naturally integrate a new mechanic and make it not feel like they're tacking on a mechanic. That's the big thing that Monster Hunter struggled for me for a while, is that their integration of their mechanics were not always as smooth as they should have been. My prime example is always going to be the Slinger. And if they brought back the Slinger and have now just said, it's a thing you can use, but you don't have to, I'm fine with that. It should be an option for people who want to use it. But part of their issue is their integration hasn't been the best, and yet their integration has been fundamentally saying, we added something to the game, you should use it, because you should need to use it. And it's like, well, sorry, Monster Hunter, some of your player base doesn't necessarily want to. But I like that they've kept some of the things they added with Rise. That's something I was worried, is they'd just be like, and Rise was just a fun side thing. I like the things that they've kept so far. Oops. Gotta have to remember how to play this fucking game. Oh no, my boat might be in a bad spot. Ah, jeez, guys, my boat might be in a bad spot. Guys, the boat shouldn't do this, should it? Guys, I don't think the boat should do this. Oh no. Guys, it'll take a second. It's been a while since I've had to drive my boat. Oh, I see what's happened. How did you have that happen, buddy? Oh man. Oh no. Oh geez, I'm gonna have to break that tree, aren't I? And the tree's gonna fall on my boat. Oh, 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 oh. Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait, wait, hold on, hold on. Let him cook. Let him cook. Maybe. Hold on. Hang on. That might be why I'm not moving. Boy, I sure did leave my boat in a state now, didn't I? This tree's gonna destroy my boat. Okay. Well, now we have 2 trees in here. That's good. No, no, no. That's good. Oh, boy. There we go. Boat's fine. Boat's fine. Alright, now can I shove ho? Shove ho. Shove ho. Shove ho. God, I really need to... Here we go. I'm just gonna go this way. Go that way for a second. Go that way for a second. There's water that way. I don't know how deep it is, but there is water that way, and I am getting away from the land. I feel like I'm about to ground my boat again, but like in a different way. Maybe now? Yes. Yes. Bonk. Well, at least made it further away from the bank. No, I'm gonna do this. Why doesn't he just break down the boat? Because I can do this. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Wind's in my sails. Keep going. Just keep going. Oh, it's fine. Hey! That's sail. Sail! We did it, everybody. We figured out how to get out into open water. Took long enough. Boat's fine. Boat's fine. Boat's doing fine. Why do you need such a big boat? You're one guy. Because it goes faster. It does go faster. It has better term I'm looking for. It's better storage too. Oh my god. New momentum. Saving my life. Thank God momentum saved my life. Hey, this is why I developed this entire shipping route. Like, this is exactly what I made this for. Also, they clearly have some inspiration from Wind Waker. They should just have an item in the game that you can find that's just, like, the Wind Caller. Like, that allows you to redirect the wind wherever you need it. That'd be nice. Make it like a whistle. Make it like a whistle. You can do whatever you want with it. It doesn't have to be the same. Even a little bit. It doesn't even have to be the same a little bit. It can be its own thing. Well, now I have to make a kitchen set. Need to make a kitchen set in order to be able to cook now. Really, it doesn't take too much iron, it's a good thing. They weren't, like, mean about it. It doesn't take that much iron, so what I'll probably do is I'll just mine out. We're gonna stop by the dock first, drop off all the stuff that I have, and then we'll take this to a mining area. And then collect as much as I can, and come back. Good news is my carry weight will make this much less tedious to do, too. Thank God. Boy, we still got a ways to go, huh? Ooh, the straight! I don't know if this is straight. I don't know what defines a straight, actually. Oh, good. I almost have perfectly northern winds. I go against the wind. Favorite. go against the wind, my favorite. I think those are just effects. Yep, just gonna go on this bearing. Yeah, I think Monster Hunter Wilds is gonna be the biggest thing I'm looking forward to, and I honestly am just like, I'm either gonna play some Monster Hunter, or I'm just gonna take a break from it until it comes out. Because I don't want to burn myself out on it before I even get to Monster Hunter Wilds. Criticisms? The fact that that whole intro sequence, I couldn't... They don't have any out-of-game options for being able to futz with your controls, which you should be able to. And that's about it. That's about it. Good. Looks good. Even on my system, looks good, trust me. I'm super stoked. I'm excited. It's gonna have crossplay, which would be great. I'm so glad it's gonna have crossplay. Finally play with my friend, because we had Monster Hunter for the PlayStation, and I also had... So now I don't need 2 copies of Monster Hunter to play with my friends. Thank God, finally. It's an expensive game anyways. Rightfully, it's clearly earned its prestige for how expensive the game it's about to be. At least I think so. Oh yeah, I'm stoked. I'm excited. I definitely, if nothing else, want to upgrade my computer just to play it. And again, it's going to be a flat upgrade for everything else, right? Because I've been having issues with other things. And the biggest thing I just need is more VRAM. I'm getting capped out on my VRAM. I don't know if it has something to do with my VRAM specifically, or if I just genuinely need more capacity. I literally looked at the settings. I am trying to draw more than I have. Like, yeah, time to upgrade. It's time to upgrade. Even knew I was hoping the CPU would be able to take on a little bit more of the burden, but that's not what the CPU is for, so fair enough. So it definitely has helped with some other things. As long as I get this GPU, which I'll probably go for near the end of the year, we'll see. Interesting. Also, I gotta grant it to Valheim for just being cool that they've updated recently. That's really cool that they updated recently. I like that. Oh wow, I nearly completely cleared out that map, huh? Only really the southern part of that continent, and it's mainly just Black Forest. I like this kind of mapping, too. It really gives you the vibe that, like, you know, it's just only tracking the paths that you take, so you only get to know what you've pathed to. And I'm sure Kid Me would have tried to map out every single inch, but that's not this. I'm not gonna do that. That would drive me crazy. Yeah, about the only thing I kind of would want at this point, that I'm truly lacking that would make things nicer is a Wind Waker. I just want a Wind Waker. And I'm sure they have one. Pretty sure you could find one. Probably an element of the game that you get to, where it feels like, oh, thank God I can finally make boating efficient now. Because boating efficiency is one of the things that I really want, is boating efficiency. And again, if there's a Wind Waker, I just haven't gotten to it yet. So my whole thing is I don't think there's anything wrong with a game making something inconvenient that you have to engage with for a while, and then and then making it more convenient as you're dealing with new, different problems. That's totally fair. Period. No buts. Like, yeah. Making something inconvenient so that way you have to engage with it for its inconvenience, and then rewarding the player for being able to overcome that inconvenience by making it slightly less of a burden, but without removing the mechanic entirely, I think that is actually good game design. It just depends on how your experience is paced. Valheim is a very passive experience to begin with. So, you know, like, well... Like, well, I guess I'll just... Uh-oh, run aground. We've run aground, Captain! Oh, hey, there's fish here. Noted. Oh, come on. Come on. Wiggle it out. Oh, it's because I hit a rock. Come on. Am I stuck on? Come on. Make it out. It can go left and right. Get out and push? No. We're good. Finally decided to unhook itself. Okay, be aware. I don't know if they changed something or if I'm just not used to the boat anymore. Boat can get stuck a little easier. It feels like. It's probably just me, but it definitely feels like the boat gets stuck easier to me. Boat physics have always been a little bit wonky to begin with, so... Yeah. My character's starving. You don't need to eat food to be in a boat. You can hold your stomach. Eating on the ocean is not important. God. Stuck on a lemon. Stuck on an orange. Did I ground myself again? This thing is having a hard time. That it definitely didn't before. They made boating harder, I think, in a way, which is kind of weird. I think they've made boating harder. Or at least maybe I'm just rusty with boat. I'm probably just rusty with boat. Come on, boat. Come on, boat. There you go. Good boat. I'm probably just rusty with boat. Definitely feel rusty with boat, that's for damn sure. Boat rust is here. There. Boat takes patience. Boat takes time and patience. Boat there. Boat there. There. If you have the wind, you can kind of get it moving a little bit easier, but otherwise it's just really difficult, man. Otherwise it's just really difficult to get it moving. Okay, we're gonna use some inertia. Boat physics. Stop boat, stop boat, stop boat. There we go. That should be good. Hey, Ligma. I am. I'm doing well. Need to do shit, but that's fine. Do I have any iron? I have 2, so I need more iron. You're welcome. Going to load this switch. Oh, I forgot to put that away. Ah, beans. Ah, beans. We need iron. So I don't need that much iron. So what do I need to make what? I need... Hold on. I need... Got a cook prep table. I need iron and fine wood, so all I need is iron. And then I need tin and copper. 4 tin, 6 copper, and 2 leather straps for this at the other base. I've got plenty of tin. So we've got plenty of tin. I don't need tin. That's good. Actually, I have plenty of copper too. Perfect. So tin and copper is not the problem. Just the iron. Nice. Here I was worried. I'm gonna put some tin in here. I'm gonna take a stack of tin. Why not? No reason not to. No reason not to. The boat. Into the boat. I was trying out the Monster Hunter Wilds, the Monster Hunter Wilds update, and the consensus is super excited, looks great, computer wants to light itself on fire. And I don't blame Capcom for that. That's definitely on me, I think. I think it's a me problem, not a Capcom problem, actually. I just, like I said, I understand. I need better specs. I need better specs. Like, I just need a better computer. Otherwise, it's fine. That was weird. That was odd. I don't know why that happened. I'm gonna need the key. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a boat. We're gonna take a boat all the way north. Before I lose my shit. Actually, no, it's fine. I trust. I trust. I trust. Boy, that's so loud. I need to take this shit. Got 3 bars. And I need 3 more iron. What that really means. So what that really means is I need to take iron. And I have two options here. I either walk there or I boat there. The thing is I think boating would be faster. I think boating would be faster, and I bring the resource back here. I don't think I really have... I don't really have anything close enough. So yeah, we're gonna take the boat. We're gonna take the boat to get more iron. We're gonna bring the iron back. I think is the plan. That's the plan that I have in mind. That's the plan that I'm gonna do. That's my plan. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep. Sleep. Also, I have a little bit of bias as far as things I want out of Monster Hunter Wilds. Even as limited as it was, I love our mount. I love the dog mount. I love the dinosaur mount more because I like dinosaurs. He looks so cool. I don't know that dude. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go south. He's cool. He's a cool dinosaur, man. And what's funny is I have 2 options here. I could have... There's a lot we could do. I could either boat all of the resources back, or I could get the resources to make a smelter, make it there, and then boat it straight back. But I think I'll take... What I'll do is I'll get the iron chunks. We're gonna get the iron chunks first, and then once I have iron chunks, I'll take it to here via boat. Boat should be safer and faster overall than walking on land. And then, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a place, fill my pockets with as much iron as I can, and then leave. I don't need to empty out the whole place anymore. I don't need that much iron, and then having extra iron won't hurt anything. It'll be good for me. How did I find a rock? How did I find the one rock? But it will be good. The thing is the swamp is littered with these things, so it's not going to be hard to find one. Find me a mine. Find me a mine. The funny thing is I can always use leeches too, so it's not like I'm... What the fuck? The water is weirdly high, I think. Because that's a structure in the middle of the water. Feels wrong. We're gonna be careful. It seems like the water is weirdly high. That just got dunked. Whatever. Okay. Oh. Wait, does it show me my boat on the map? No, it doesn't. Landing. That's where my boat is. It's where my boat should be. Go to that. Bad skeleton. Oh, good. We're already in the shit. Oh, good. It's a level 1. Oh, boy. I spawned right next to... I landed right next to a spawner. That's good. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go straight for this. Hope it's not opened. I don't think it's opened. It is opened. Let's see if there's anything in it. There might not... It might not be emptied. We'll find out. We'll find out. There's a chance that there's stuff in here. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Because, yeah, it was about this time that I was like, I don't need to empty out everything. It's about this time where I was like, maybe I don't need to empty everything. I also remembered kind of needing mushrooms. Interesting that that counts to mushrooms. Maybe I should make the funny little witches too. That would be fun. I made a Jacko, but I didn't expect them to have a Halloween update. For everybody out there, I know the Jacko meme. And if you're wondering why I haven't made a Jacko meme, I actually did. What's funny is the one time we played, so a long time ago we did a bunch of fighting games, and I did recommend Guilty Gear because after a while I had realized that Guilty Gear is actually a game I would have really, really liked. Like, Guilty Gear is definitely a game that I would have really liked. And, oh boy, I should have brought poison. This, I don't know if that's gonna help. This. I don't think it will. That's like physical resistances. Oh, maybe it will. That would be nice. But, I did recommend Guilty Gear because it's like, I don't know, I've seen enough Guilty Gear that this seems to be something I'd be interested in. My friends were like, okay. So for the... That was at the period where I was starting to get more into drawing the, like, little VOD, or not the VOD, the stories that I post to Instagram and Twitch now. I started doing that. Oh, perfect. It's gonna save me so much time. I was doing that more, and I did draw the Jacko meme, and the way that I drew the Jacko meme is it was just me, but I didn't know, oh, Jesus. I made it clear that I didn't know how to, I didn't know how to, like, do it, so I was just, like, face planting, essentially. Perfect. Done. We're already done here. I don't need more than that. I don't want to clear out entire ducts anymore. It takes too much time. We don't need that much iron. We don't need that much iron anymore. Iron is more of a commodity. So really, I'm gonna take the iron that I have, and I'm gonna take it back to base, and we're gonna focus on two things. We're gonna focus on upgrading the comfort of the main base and making the rest of the cooking stuff. Fuck, I died recently? Let me go see if I can get that body if it's still there, but I'm guessing not. Then we'll go back and we'll leave. Look, there's another dungeon if I need it. There's another dungeon if I need it. I'm gonna guess not. Sure enough. Sure enough, I don't need it. Oh good. You have friends. You're leaving. Oh, the water is like freakishly high. Why is the water so high right now? That's a neat map effect. The water's like really high right now. Why is it so high? Why is it so high? It looks like it's really high, based on the way that the, oh hey look, a leech. What the fuck is it doing all the way out here? A little tempted to try to kill it, but also... We'll do leech farming later if I need it. Perfect. The wind is in my favor. Thank you there, Thor. Is this leech going to swim all the way back to my base? This leech going to swim all the way back to my base? Is the real question. I ran over that... Whoopsie. Sorry, buddy. You were in the wrong space. Bud, you were in the wrong place, bud. Yeah, the water is, like, really, really high, but I do like that effect that it shows you how close to the bank you are to the continent. That's super cool. I love stuff like that. That's just some actual geology, geographical stuff. Oh, that's so cool. It's a neat detail that they did. I didn't notice it before anyways, if it was there. Like, that's dope. That's good. We're gonna be there pretty quick. Then I need to cook it all, and then we gotta take it back to the main base. Means I probably need to grab my cart. It's gonna be more metal than I can carry on myself, because I'm gonna bring pretty much all the metal back. I'm bringing all the metal back, so that way I can have some metal resources to be able to do some more stuff with. Well, almost made it there. Now it happened to, a little bit. Ooh, we got a little bit of wind. I can paddle the rest of the way there. Don't want to be coming in too fast, or else we're gonna run into problems again. All this to be able to prepare some goddamn fish, but hey, maybe now I can do more with food too. Can I prepare like meats and stuff? That'd be fun. But right now I have a shit ton of deer. So if I can do more with the cooking, I absolutely want to. I love good cooking mechanics in games, I really do. And good just means how fleshed out they are, really. And I like that this game has a fleshed out cooking mechanic, and it's more like resource management focused than make just the best upgrades. There's a certain point where you get a pretty diverse set of food to choose from, and it's less about to make always the same food, though I seem to do that right now, and more like make a bunch of different kinds of food. Oh yeah. Try to grab the fucking shit. This. Time to cook my stuff. Time to cook my shit. This will take a minute, so. Oh, needs coal. don't even know what's in there. Probably iron. Fuck. Either iron or it'd be a real shame. Or, whatever it is, I'll take it with me. Whatever it is, I'll take it with me. Now... that. Then, here's what we're gonna do. Take back some of this stuff. We're gonna cook a bunch of extra shit. Something I can leave here. What's something I can leave here? Not really anything, right? Yeah, we're just gonna take as much of this as we can. And I need to make space. Make space! So far, I've never needed more than a stack of literally anything, so... if I have an extra stack of something, we're gonna put it into the trash can. Oh. Trash can? Oh, I've left the ooze. Okay. Except for that, of course. Got the red juice. Yeah. That. No reason to have not more than 2 stacks of that. Okay. Hey, my vegetables are all ready to harvest. What's funny is I don't think I need the charcoal burners no more, which is fine. Get me my farming skill up. Look at the onions. Look at all the onions. As far as I could tell, I could only use onions for one thing, but now I think I can actually prep the onions, which will be fun. If they added just like a shit ton of cooking stuff, I'd be happy with that. This game's a cooking game now. I'd be happy with that. Finally, I can cook like a real Viking. So here's what we're gonna do. Before I do anything else, I'm going to make that cooking station. Just gonna get as many ingredients as we can collected. As quickly as we can. Berry runs, gotta get the berry runs. Well, that's different. Berry runs is what you get, excuse me? Hey, you? What the fuck? What the shit happened to the... oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Well, rest in peace, art. But what happened to you? So many crystals. So many crystals. So many crystals. This is also just a good warm-up. This is a good warm-up. I didn't expect to make much progress today, and instead we ended up immediately having new stuff to engage with, so we're just gonna do that instead. Hopefully they allow you to plant berries soon. That would be nice, because it is pretty tedious to have to keep making berry runs when you have things like bees. I'd like to be able to just do like a bush farm. That'd be nice. I should check the cultivator to see if it has anything like that yet. It might. It very well might. Worth checking. Would beat doing this shit. Nah. I wish I had a horse. I'm surprised there's not a horse or something in this game. Horses are too hard to code, and Vikings don't have horses. Really, Vikings had horses. I don't know if Vikings had horses. They probably had horses. I'd be surprised if they didn't have horses. Feels like the kind of thing that Vikings definitely had. Horses. Oh man, it is nice being able to sprint faster though, again. Before I had the heavier armor, and that shit slowed me down so much. Now I can just go be free. Graceful Gazelle. Oh god, I'm gonna have to remake a cart. It's a good thing I got a bunch of resources here. I'm gonna have to remake a cart, because it seems like my cart fell apart, and I don't know what happened to it. It's just gone. All of the stuff is gone for it. Like, all despawned or something. I didn't know could happen. That's good. Oh, blueberries. Why are they up here? Happening. Hit. Why are you hitting that? Stop that. Get out of here. Get out of here. I missed. Go away. Good go. Will make me kick you again. Will actually do. Oh yeah, I gotta replant everything. Got carrot and turnip seeds, but I don't really have any onions. I'm gonna replant some onions. Really, onions have seeds. God. God damn it. Replant 10 onions. What are you doing? Why? Get away from my house. I need to get some stuff out. Wood. Oops. Whoops. Need to plant some onions. How many carrots, how many turnips? Carrots and turnips. Plant as many carrots and turnips as I can. Do that in the morning. Really? Did this run out? Was this a... Had a torch here. Well, okay, we're gonna wait till morning. We're gonna wait till morning. I need a big bed! Means I need to really expand my house anyways. I've been wanting to do that. It's been on my list of shit. I've wanted to expand out a little bit. I just don't know which direction is the problem. I don't know which way is the issue. Hey, if I do this correctly, I should be able to make a big... Funny as I do need one more egg. I need another egg. I believe I need exactly one more egg, which is funny. At least I have an egg to bring to it, but definitely don't want to do that until I have that last egg. Or until I'm ready. Yep. Nope. Still can't do bushes. But I guess I haven't really gotten... Yeah, haven't gotten any. I haven't gotten any berry bush seeds, so start with this. God, gotta do this. Been a while. I've had to plant some crops, so I'm gonna be very shit at it. I don't remember how far away things need to be. I know you can put them too close to each other. Careful of that. Really, I should be fine. Oh, that one was too close. Oh, that one was too close. Okay. Bad game. Crop harvest shall be shit. Crop harvest will suck ass at this rate. I do like that. You have to use the full-grown ones to make seeds, and you have to use the seeds to make full-grown ones. It's a nice balance. Boop. Yep. Gonna go back. That's probably ready. Make as much iron as I can. Make as much iron as I can. Slurp. Too heavy. I'm too heavy. Coal. This. Coal. Look at that. So this was shit to cook. This was coal. This was shit to cook. Was it all iron? Hey, it was all iron. Okay, that's good to know. Then I need more coal. We're gonna do. Burn this. You take that back with me. Into the Obliterator with you all. This. I'll at least keep those just in case, but I don't really need Sultaning cores. I have so fucking many. No, I have no. Into the garbage can with ye. Into the garbage can. This is what I like about the garbage can. This is what I like about the garbage can. Take that back, take that back, take this back, take this back. Into the garbage can. And my arrows. And my arrows. I need to make my bone tower taller. Absolutely, I need to make that bone tower taller. You think I have a tall enough bone tower? I'm never gonna have a tall enough bone tower. How much am I gonna get? Ow! Thanks, Thor. Great. So much. Thank you so much. Can't turn coal into more coal, can he? If I can just keep the coal in there, that would be nice, but I don't trust it. Problem. I put the coal in there. I think I put the coal in there. Sure enough, I did. Not need to do that. Ah, shit. Well, I'm gonna have plenty of iron, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna have plenty of iron, which is good. Head back to base. Head back to base. I mean, I have an entire box. I have an entire box filled with fucking resin and shit. Ugh, I could break it down into something. We'll see. Another stack of bones. Yeah. God damn it. Meant to do that. Alright. That. Yeah. Yeah, we got plenty of shit now. Okay, now that goes to the trash. I don't need 2 stacks of that. I'll keep the club just in case. I'll keep the club just in case. Well, fine on everything else, it seems. Neat. Neat and nice. Nice and nice. Nice and nice. My two favorites. My two favorites. That guy. So what I'll probably do is I'll move this. I'll move this, and I'll just probably put it over here. Fuck it. I don't need that close to that. It makes too much space. It takes too much space. Makes too much space. It's not what I meant to say. Go back there, egg. Go back there, egg. God damn it. I did it again. Stack the bones. Stack the bones. Absolutely got to stack the bones. Gonna make this bone tower go to space. This bone tower gonna go to space. Never know. You never know. In before I have to obliterate all of these bones. Oh, I'm a little curious how much coal I would get for obliterating these bones. Obliterating these bones is also the title to my EP. Alright. I think I'm almost ready to make my trip back home. Honestly, completely empty. 1 coal. 0 coal. Is empty. I don't think I need more. I don't think I need more. Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna take as many of these resources back with me as I can. Yeah, that should be enough to hold me for a while. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Well, Back to base. Oh, good, the wind's against me. Of course the wind's against me. Of course the wind is going to be against me. Part of me is like, do I... There's no way I would make a... I'm like, do I make a straight through that, so that way I have... That's... Guys, this game just makes you think... It makes you think. It's like human nature to look at something like this and be like, maybe I should just make a river through it, so that way I don't have to go around every time. That's just human nature, man. You see a landmass between you and where you want to go, and you go, maybe it would be faster to put a straight line through it. The irony is that the next best thing, because I'm not that much of an infrastructure kind of guy, if I was to do this, I would make a dock here, and a dock here, and a boat here, and a boat here, and have a path that goes all the way through the center of this. There's literally a mountain, though. Human industrialization drives me to say that I need to make a path through this continent. Human ingenuity demands that I make my own way through this to save time. To be fair, I should probably move the dock down here, or move my house closer to a dock. I don't know. That would require me moving my house, and I really don't want to do that. I hate moving, so no. I'll branch out, but I don't want to move. I'll branch out, but I absolutely do not want to move. It is gonna be interesting. I gotta go do some stuff after this, so I'm gonna have to, like, raid and run, because I got chores I gotta do kind of emergency chores that I gotta do, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do. That's for damn sure. Certainly for my own sanity. Let's put it that way. Certain events have caused me to make some snap decisions. It's okay, processing it. That's what really matters. It's nothing major. Cat just has been a bad cat recently, but At least we're processing it better. At least we're processing it better. I think he gets pissy when, phrasing unintended. I think he gets annoyed whenever, like, his litter box gets too low, and he gets really finicky about it. So I just have to keep a closer eye on it, because then he starts becoming destructive, and I'm like, buddy, he either gets upset when I leave, that's another thing, is I think he gets really mad when I leave, which is like, come on, man, you just gotta accept I'm not gonna be here some days. He's such a needy cat. He wants to be outside all the time, but also he doesn't want to be outside at all. He's a weird cat. Needy baby brat. The needy baby spoiled brat. You know what? There. There. He's a sassy turd. Just like me. He's a sassy turd just like me. Don't worry me. I'm about to have a full kitchen in a moment. Hold your stomach. Hold thine stomach. And I will give credit, this game is fucking big. at its core. Like, it's really big. I do think it spreads itself out a little bit thin, but the actual stuff that's still there is pretty substantial. It's not like it's like a little stuff spread over the size of a world. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Like, it just takes a while to, you kind of like crawl out through it, and that's the part that's slow, but I have consistently found new things once I've started to need to look for new things. So, gone too far. Now I'm going around the continent, which was not intended. Come on, wind, be kind! I need you to go in my favor. I'm practically going against the wind right now. The direction I really need to be going is almost exactly against the wind, which is a shame. A shame! Well, time to start paddling, I guess. The direction I need to go is exactly against the wind. Perfectly. I mean, that's what makes this game good for being what I do, which is just kind of rambling anyways, having moments to kind of discuss whatever's on my mind, whatever I'm looking forward to. I hope Hunt kind of figures this shit out. James and I both agree that whilst we're still enjoying the game, we're very concerned with the direction it's going, because it's being a bit erratic in a way that concerns both of us for a game that, from our perspective, was one of the tightest and best built shooters. It is still, in a lot of ways for me, one of the best built shooters I've ever played, and fairly recently I've changed my mindset on how I play it, and I now kind of embrace a certain element of it, and it's better for it. That said, it is a problem in so much that it is requiring me to internalize a certain thing that I just won't be able to do some days, but it will make the game that much more bearable, at least for me. Though I think they have a major problem where, and I hate this about any game, because very much a similar game to a lesser extent greater extent had this problem of racing to the headshot is not fun for me. That's just not fun game design. Granted, that's what you eventually have to do, I think, in a shooter. It's if you have a critical point like that on the game, you just gotta go to that. And at least Hunt has the benefit now of, if I've got a race for the headshot, at least the race is more of like who can get the first headshot because the gun shoots so slow, and not training up to someone's head from auto fire. That was annoying in its own way. I still maintain, though, I want a little bit more flex, and right now the finals hits a good medium of if I just don't want to race the headshot or don't want to be killed on the first headshot, I have flex for that. So, yeah. If I want to play something more hunty in the finals, I can use the light. And I have to accept that if I get headshot, I get headshot. That's what lights are for. They're higher risk, higher reward. Flip side, if I'm tired of getting instant headshot, switch to play medium for a while, play heavy for a while. And you can take a headshot or two, and then I'm like, okay, I get shot in the head, disengage, reposition. Like, it's a trade-off of you want better mobility to get around, but a risk of having that Hunt-style headshot, where I might have to dance a little bit more, or do I want to focus more on my positioning and have a little bit of a gimping for how easily I can get around, you know? That's a pretty fair way to do that, so. Because there's nothing that can one-shot headshot mediums or heavies, and that's a good thing. That is a good thing. You should be able to one-shot headshot lights. That's the balancing element of lights. But you should not be able to one-shot headshot a heavy or a medium at any point. Otherwise, you will completely remove what actually makes them good for balancing the kind of systematic team play of that game, as well as making it accessible for a wider range of play styles for people who either A, want to play a specific play style, or people like me, who like to play a lot of different play styles depending on how they're feeling. Being able to switch from a less sweaty or light build to a different kind of game mode that focuses more on my positioning is exactly what I need out of games like the finals. I don't necessarily want that out of Hunt. I think the universal playstyle of Hunt is what makes it good. But for games like the finals, absolutely, it's better for it. And I want more games that have that mentality. I want more games that play like the finals and more games that play like Hunt. But like, you know, in the sense that they iterate on it, not just to have more games that play like games I already have. I don't want that either. I do want something fundamentally different. Alright. Here's what we gotta do. I have to go back to my base first. I have to go back to my base first, and then we've got to make a cart. I gotta remake a cart, because there wasn't a cart in there, right? I'm not crazy. That box was... Let me make sure there's not a cart here. If there isn't a cart here, I have to go make a cart. Absolutely, I have to go make a cart. Absolutely, I have to go make a cart. Go make a cart. Let me go make a cart. Then I'm gonna sleep the night away. Sleep the night away. Then go from there. I also do think that if I was not streaming, I probably could have been able to play Wilds at least on some level, but I think I'm hitting a point where I have to do too many things, so I do need the extra power. I just do. Because I remember trying it, and even though it said it needed more stuff, it actually really didn't too. It's odd. It was very weird, honestly. I was like, that doesn't seem right, but okay. Didn't seem right. Need to make a cart. What do I need to make a cart? What we're gonna do is we're gonna make the cart there. I need wood and bronze nails, which is not that bad. 10 nails. How much wood? 20 wood. Not bad. That's not bad. Sleep the night away. Sleep the night away. Now. We're gonna do add fish. Add fish. Dock 1. Dock 1. Go to dock 1. Make my cart. Boy, I almost made a mistake there. Well, that's nice. That's convenient. Honestly, I still don't know quite how to prevent that from happening, but eh. Boat. Doing okay over here, boat? I need to make a transfer. Make a couple transfers. But this is exactly why I set this up. This is why I was like, okay, I'm now in Viking industrial era. I need to make Viking industrial stuff. So now I have actual stuff like this. It's fun. I like this. Because I don't know. It's so funny. In the sense that I don't know why I haven't either, honestly. Like I feel like I kind of started us off with the mindset that, you know, it's 50-50. Because I do like playing these games alone, and I'm sure it would go much faster if I had people who join. Which, again, maybe I do, because I like the idea of, like, documenting this as, like, this is what it would look like for somebody to just play by themselves. I don't know. I'm selfish, I guess, for that. But, like, you're not wrong, though. I think that it might be worth making a private server or something. I don't know. My problem is I don't have my computer on all the time, so I can't really keep a server up all the time. I can only keep it up when I'm online, and that would take resources and stuff, so I can't even keep it up all the time. Yeah, that's just, it just comes down to resources, but I'll be frank, it comes down to resources, and the way that I'm playing through this is I do want to play it naturally, just like all the way through. I don't want, like, I only get to play this once a week, so the last thing I'd want is, like, you know, somebody to join and be like, hey, I did all this stuff, here's all this stuff, and it's like, well, that's nice, but I kind of want to go through this at the pace that I'm taking it, so that's true. So if I was to do that, it would be a community server that I would pop in that's separate to this, but I want this to be like I'm a jerk. I'm just going through, oh, how many stamina potions did I have? I'm going through this at my own pace. Like, I don't want anyone to help me rush through it or anything, you know? Like, I don't want to expand it out unless I'm ready to expand it out, you know? That's all. And no ifs, ands, or buts, though. Like, that's just what I'm doing. That's just how I'm doing it. Which, that's only just, like, an explanation of, like, I don't know. I get that this can be a community game, but I've always felt weird about stuff like this, where I just very much want to troll through it. I also like just kind of there is there's, you know, scary isolation when, you know, you're alone and there's no one around, but there's also just, like, kind of relaxing isolation. And that's what I want this to be for myself and anyone who's watching. It's just like, come vibe. Come vibe. I might as well leave these here. Everything else goes into the birdie boiler. Actually, wait. He's going there. Everything else goes into the birdie boiler. I do wonder how much coal I'll get for obliterating that many stacks of bones. Probably still only like 5. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a lot. The obliterator's kind of weird in that sense. Nice thing is I really don't need to obliterate anything until I need to. Alright. That's all ready, and then all of my metal should be ready to go. We're gonna bring the metal back here. Back to dock 1. And again, I don't know. I don't know. I know that, like, it would be something that I would not let anyone join unless they, like, were chill to begin with, but I've just had enough. I don't know. It's 50-50. It could go any other way. That's why I was like, if I ever did it, it would be when I'm also not familiar enough with the game, so if I open up a private server, it would be one of 2 ways. It would be like, I literally am starting a new, if I wanted to be stream side and be like, okay, now I let people in, I've already done everything I feel like I need to, maybe. Like, be like, okay, I've done a full playthrough, or, like, gotten most everything that I can, now I invite people on, and maybe it is either slightly private or even slightly public, where I'm like, you can join if you're watching and stuff, kind of like Garden Phone. just have fun with that, maybe. That could be an experiment. But I definitely want it to be... I want my first playthrough of Valheim to be focused on just me kind of learning everything and finding everything. And then after that, it's like, yeah, let people join, kind of work it out however we want, and see how the experience changes from that. Because then I at least have the experience of being like, well, at least people aren't just giving me everything. I know what everything is, and now the core experience I'm getting is experiencing it with other people who I don't have to worry about their pace. They can go as fast as they want, because I'm going to go at my pace, and no matter what. And if they bring me something that helps, it's not like spoilers or anything. Like, I would have known where they got it. I'd be like, oh, okay, thanks. So that's the other thing, is I wouldn't want people to unintentionally or intentionally spoil things for me, just simply because I would have never experienced it before. This is why I like the Dark Souls experience and recommend the Dark Souls experience if it's your first time playing a Souls game. After you've played a few, honestly, this is not as much of an issue. Any Souls game, Dark Souls 2 included, and it's your first one, Dark Souls 2 kind of included with that, be willing to play it solo. Be willing to have a solo playthrough of Dark Souls at some point, and then get into co-op and multiplayer. Like, because I always like to believe that I don't want to be carried in any game. I don't want to be carried in any game. Not everybody probably shares that opinion. That's fair. Some people probably do want to be carried. But as somebody who doesn't want to carry, if that makes sense, as somebody who doesn't want to have to carry, I want to at least make it clear that, you know, if I'm being carried, it's because I'm playing with somebody who's really good, not because I can't at least hold my own. Maybe that's a personal thing. That's probably a personal thing more than anything else. But even in a game like Valheim, like, it's very easy. It's very easy for people who are experienced with the game to be like, oh, let me show you everything. And I don't necessarily want that experience. I really want to be able to kind of learn things for myself at my own pace, and then be able to, once I'm with more experienced players, at least be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Same with streaming. That's why I'm the way that I am when people join and start trying to offer advice on a game that I'm either new to, or not new to for that matter. It's like, chill out. I want to figure it out myself first. I always want to figure out things myself first. And that's because even not just being like the bit of like, look at the boy struggle. One of the things I'm kind of proud of is I don't really struggle with a game that much. From a like technical standpoint, I always know that I will figure it out. I always know that I will figure it out. Don't you dare point at the Halloween stream. Part of what that was testing my mental fortitude, which was part of the fun. Yeah. Yeah. And that's just something that's like, I ignore it. I mainly just ignore it at that point. I think there's a certain argument to be said that you don't, that's bad, that's what, and I think it comes down to taste. I've heard some people be like, I can't play a single player game after it's come out because everybody who joins just tries to spoil constantly, tries to tell you how to play the game, blah, 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 a couple of other things, and I'm sitting here like, I will literally ignore it. It's not personal, but I will literally ignore advice because of how much I would like to preserve that kind of experience for myself. Because you can't explain something to everyone. And part of what I enjoy out of a game, which is kind of my modus, I don't know if that's the right term. But part of what I do like about a game is being able to figure things out. I like being able to figure things out. And I will just ignore advice if I think it's something I could have figured out. I think I could figure things out. I think I'm a clever enough boy. If anything, listen, if Thursday is anything to go by, it's always about a matter of time for me, and I'll have fun with it. I'll have bits, I'll make jokes out of it, and I'll have a good time kind of like bumping around. But I do think that I really am not like, watch me be bad at a game, I'm watch me get good at a game. That's what I'd like to believe. But the problem is I don't think people realize that There's a time where you have to struggle for at least a little bit before something clicks. You know, something that's obvious to somebody who's played a game 1,000 times is not going to be obvious to somebody who's playing it the first time if it's something niche or even not niche. Sometimes you just miss obvious things in games. That just happens. It happens to me still to this day. I've played, what, so many fucking games? Again, Amnesia is a good example. How long did it take me to find that first fucking lever? But you don't know what the other person is doing. You want to know what the setup was? I was playing on Sean's computer screen that's pretty far away from us. Normally you would be closer to it. Normally I would have been closer to it. And we were playing with limited audio. There were limitations that made it harder. And it's fine that it made it harder. I enjoyed that it made it harder because it made the experience very texturally silly and fun. But I think people don't realize that there's even minutia in stuff like, no, I destroyed that. Wait, no, that was a regular bush. I don't care about that. People, I don't think people realize that too, you know. So, because I had somebody join for Dusk who kept on hounding me to get into multiplayer, and I was like, I'm just playing Dusk to have fun with it, man. And he kept on trying to point out, like, secrets and stuff, and it's like, why would I want to know a secret in a game where one of the mechanics is finding secrets? You know, if they're called a secret, and I don't explicitly ask to be told where the secrets are, maybe I don't want to know where the secrets are so I can find them myself. What's the fun of being told where a secret is when you can find it? He was weird, though. He also was like, I'm really trying to get all the Dusk Dreamers, to which I was the only one. He was like, I'm trying to get Dusk Dreamers to fight me so I can find out who's worthy. And I'm like, fuck you. If somebody plays a game, they're fucking worthy. Hot take. If you play a video game, you're worthy to play that video game. You want to know who's not worthy to play a video game? People who do that shit. You make the game bad for everyone else. Oh hey, it's just how you saute fish now. That's a shame. I was hoping there'd be more to that, but now there's a barred entry to fish, I guess. That's a little disappointing. So yeah, and that goes really for any game for me too, right? Like, just respect people's time. And the only other there are two things. As a developer, respect the player's time, and as a player, respect other players' times. People take things at different paces. Nobody plays games at the same pace, and being fast at a game does not make you bad at it, good or bad at it. Hot take. You are not better at a game for being faster at it. I'm sorry to everyone out there who that probably offends. I don't think I'm bad at a game for going slow. In fact, I think I'm actually really good at a lot of games because I take them more methodically, and people, I see people play who rush through games and rush their play all the time and make mistakes. Fun fact, I actually think I'm good at games for the pace that I play at because it means that I take more time in the games that I play. That's a hot take, then I got the hottest takes of them all, I think, with that one. Like, I feel like that's not that hot of a take, though. Right? Like, to me, from my perspective, that seems totally valid. If you take your time with a game, and you're not going slower because you are bumbling, but because you're just taking your actual time, I think you're good at the game. Like, if you don't feel like you're wasting your time, if you don't feel like you're going too slow, and if you don't feel like you are, oh shit, if you don't feel like you are, falling behind in any way, like for example, counterpoint, or not counterpoint, I guess. It's not really a counterpoint, it's more just like a counter observation, maybe? I don't know. I need one more copper. I miscounted. What luck! Tally ho, I'm good. And then I just need 2 leather strap. Rushing through games is like something that I see a lot. Rushing plays, rushing through games. That... Oh, I do have to light a fire. That causes people more problems sometimes, you know? Like... And I like fast-paced games. Like, if you're, you know, familiar with me, I love me a fast-paced game, so... Game being slow-paced is not ever an issue for me. Fast-paced games are some of my favorite games of all time. But I do think a lot of people worry about how much time a game might take them and stuff, and that sucks. Oh, I see what they've done. They've just separated these out. Oh, that's neat. It sucks. I didn't even realize I didn't have those things available. But it does mean that's a little bit more spread out, so that's fine. I don't have to scale through as much stuff. Well, at least I have a bunch of resources now. Now I can do things like make sconces. Now I can make sconces. Ooh, I need to make some sconces. I can make things like this heavy brazier. All I need is bronze. I don't have any copper. But bronze, I need bronze, I need bronze, I need iron. Iron, copper. I had an iron sconce. That sucks. Add beams. I really thought I could make literally anything, and I can't. I could make a standing iron torch, which that's not exactly what I was wanting to make. Make iron beams, yes. What? Oh, that sucks. Core wood is better. What the hell? Core wood is absolutely better. Well, it's that anyways for stuff like that, but this kind of sucks. I was not expecting that. What the heck, iron kind of blows. I guess I can make some cages. Iron doesn't blow, but it's probably not for me. Well, that sucks. I can, however, make a stone cutter here. That's nice. I can also make a raven throne. I can make a raven chair if I wanted to. I don't really want to, though. Okay. What? Shit. Why is that silly? That's the back. Why is that the back? That's not what I would have thought the back would have been. That's not where I thought the back was going to be. Well, that tells me all I need to know for that, and now I need to go to the swamp and cook some meat. It would be more efficient to cook it there than to cook it where I am. So yeah, I don't know. And if it sounds like copium, I guess it is, but again, like, I think it's super obnoxious that people get so... yeah, frustrating with that stuff, I feel like. Be patient of other players, that's all. That's really all. Just be patient of other people. Other people play... everybody plays at different paces. I don't think anyone's outright bad at a game unless they're just, you know, fundamentally playing a game so wrong that they are wasting their own time, but if they're having fun, who fucking cares? Who cares? Everybody play at different skill levels and different paces. Pace does not dictate skill either. Hunt Showdown, if anything, is a good example of that, because sometimes playing fast is the wrong thing to do. Actually. I should also check to see what it takes to make onion soup now, because I remembered onion soup being quite good. Well, I'll have plenty of fish at least. So yeah. Have people enjoy the game! Oh, I guess I could have... But I still need... I need that for... I think I need a stone cutter for that, though. Yeah. I do decide to make a stone cutter. If I do decide to make a stone cutter at my house, it would be to make something like this. And then I could just have a big fire. Well, there we go. I've caught back up. I didn't even realize I was not caught up. And now I've got metal at my main base. Which is good. I'm a little disappointed that I need bronze. Means I have to go farm some fucking copper. Go farm a lot of copper, actually. What that means, which is a shame. Oh, I can make... Oh, I know what I need to make. Oh, I know what I need to make. Oh, baby, I know what I need to make. Yep, iron and fine wood. And fine wood? That. Oh man, having a food locker is gonna be so nice. Well, what a mess. I'll make as many of these. Oh, girl iron. Oh shit, I don't have the iron. Ah shit, I don't have the iron. At least I can finally do this. This will be nice. This. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, being able to put all this stuff together will be nice. On. Dump all this together. Work on a second box. And more reinforce. I need more reinforce. Or I need more fine wood. Oh my god! Finally. And I also have a bunch of wood I could use to expand out my base. That'll be nice too. Might be able to go this way now. I'll get rid of this and have this more condensed so that way I can build out that direction and actually make a bed. That'll be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on that. Alright, I need more birch trees. I need more birch trees. Birch trees for me. I might actually have to start planting birch trees. The reason why I might have to start planting birch trees, which I'm going to see if I can just plant them straight into the ground or if I need to cultivate, is just it would be nice to have birch trees. Like, be nice to have. Like, Can I literally put them anywhere? Do I have to put them in the fertile earth, or can I just put them, like, right over here? Not birch. Well, yes, birch. What? Oh, I didn't grab them. I thought I did. Ooh. Oh. Yep, I can just do this right here. They need to be... surely they have to be far enough from each other. At least I can just put them straight into the ground. That's nice. I have... And this will just... Hopefully they'll just give me more birch seeds anyways. And if I ever need fine wood... Because fine wood is what I'm running out of. Core wood, I'm fine. I can get so many core wood, but... Birch trees, I'm just, like, constantly going farther and farther away to find. Maybe a couple oak trees, too? Grows a pine, grows a fir, grows an oak. I don't know how long these take to grow is the problem, and I don't know if they're, like, different. I don't know if they're fundamentally different. It might be. Oh, it's already 3:30. I mean, I said it was going to go to about 3:30, and then I got to go do something, which would be fun. Immediately, essentially. I have to go... I'm going to have to go close that down, send you guys to people, say hi-bye, and then I have to go do something. And then I'll be back. We'll be doing more. We'll be doing more. At least in the future, I'm going to have hopefully a shit ton of trees grow there, so that way I don't have to go as far for birch. I don't know what's going to happen there. I think I've just made a mess is what's going to happen. I hope I didn't just destroy my house or something. Hey, at least I have a shit ton of iron now. Like, I've been kind of waiting on doing that, and you know what? I'm glad I took a break and refreshed because I was kind of putting it off anyways, and now I'm just like, yes, I have the mindset to be able to do this. Get him! Oh, you missed, tree. You're supposed to help me with that. You're supposed to help me with that. Honestly, I just kind of wish they would leave me alone after a while. Enemies that just, like, look at you and then run away from you after a certain point is very nice. I don't know how they do it in the coding. Maybe they'd be like, okay, if they do so much damage to you, they go, okay, never mind. Otherwise, they're just a nuisance now. They're just a nuisance now. Yeah, or like a threshold, if you kill so many of these guys, they just leave you alone because they literally can't bother. They literally can't do anything to you anymore, like, just something. At least now I can gather, like, a shit ton more wood, so if I have to make one of these runs, I'll be able to get a bunch. I'm making a mess. Yeah, they're just really a nuisance. They don't harbor enough of a threat anymore, and it's a very RPG thing too to make you fight lower level mobs that don't really provide or do anything for you. It's something to consider. It's a shame because it means that their mob's design has a flaw in which once a mob becomes trivial, they just kind of annoy the fuck out of you, when in reality I think good enemy design is making the enemy valid for the entirety of your play, but given the way that this game is designed, it's, like, understandable. Like, that's a lot to ask as well. Like, that's not what they're going for. Not the way the game is built, I guess. But it does mean that it needs some kind. It deserves some kind of contingency. Because look at this. This is annoying. This is just annoying. It's not a challenge. It's not a threat. It's just a nuisance. Like, they should eventually disengage when they realize, I'm not doing anything. Maybe I value my life. But again, I don't know how hard it is to code AI, necessarily. I did a little bit of AI manipulation when I was playing Spore, so I know at least you can do something. I wasn't necessarily coding it from the ground up, but I know you can do something. AI is hard. I'm not here to deny that, so. I'm gonna have enough birchwood. Also, being able to expand my pockets has been a complete game changer. Holy shit. Being able to come back with an extra, essentially, not quite doubling, but like, you know, putting half more weight into my pockets is really goddamn good. Expanding my pockets by half is a huge game changer for this. I can't. I won't take more. That's good enough. This is why enemies need to have at least some kind of disengagement pattern. If I ever make enemy design, I want to design in disengagement, because an enemy that just beats its head against you until you're dead or it's dead is just not interesting enemy design to me. It isn't. Disengagement needs to be some kind of element of an enemy. And it changes on the context and tone of a game, but every game should consider that your antagonists have some kind of disengagement pattern. Otherwise, they just are going to keep ramming their head at you until they're dead. There are two types. If you're going to have active engagement, it should have active disengagement. If an enemy type doesn't have active engagement and it is instead just a hazard, then you don't have to worry about encoding in engagement patterns. They literally are too stupid to disengage because they're too stupid to engage. Things like Goombas. Goombas don't have AI because they don't have a purpose to aggressively attack you. They're a stage hazard. Koopas, red Koopas, get a bit of a pass because red Koopas... No, that's not true. Red Koopas have a disengagement pattern. Red Koopas will approach you until I believe they hit an edge. There's something... The green Koopas will go back and forth. Red Koopas will engage once and then disengage, I think. Is what it is. I think they'll engage as soon as you hit a platform, but they'll disengage if they're not on a platform. That's engagement. That's AI engagement. If you're going to have an AI that has some level of aggression, then they have to have some level of de-aggression on some level. This game's de-aggression is just running away from them, but, yeah, it is. It's because my controller's a bit finicky. I'm just glad it was able to reconnect the controller at all. I've run into problems where the controller will just be like, huh, huh, no. I'm like, why? It's like, because. And it's like, because. Like, okay. It's not really, I hate it a lot. I think my plants are at least ready. I have no idea what this is going to happen here. I hope this doesn't completely annihilate something because I'm having this many trees next to each other. Uh-oh. Yep. I put them too close to each other, so a lot of these are not going to grow, but that's fine. I just didn't know. I don't know the spacing on them. I mean, they are trees. It makes sense that they'll need more space. I'm not surprised, just not surprised. Well, 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 I'm not surprised. You know what? I just need to dump this stuff in here. Now. Oh shit, I need to put that away. Not that it would make a difference here. Oh wow, they really don't take that much more space, huh? They really don't take that much more space, huh? Oops. Realize. Here. Oh shit. Fine. Let's put you in here temporarily. That in there. Really, I just need to make another box. There we go. It looks bad, but it's gonna work. That's what matters. It looks bad, but it's gonna work, and that's what matters. Ingredients go in here. He would. Boy, that's gonna save me so much goddamn space. Yeah, this is bigger than 3 boxes, so... yeah, that's nice. Take that, and that. That, and that. Trophies are gonna go in a different box. Trophies are gonna go in this box. What's funny is actually, no, trophies don't go in this box. This all goes in this box. Actually, no, what am I doing? All crafting resources can go in one box now. Like that. Trophies. Oh boy. What a mess I've made. What a mess I have made, indeed. Having a treasure box would be nice. Look at how much space I immediately have, guys. It's so nice. Actually, I need to move that box, like, up here. Oh, hydrate man. Oh, hydrate man. Thank you. Do this, and then we're gonna call it. And I'm gonna pick this up next time, where I'm just futzing around with this shit, because I need this. I need this. Put treasure in here. What did I pick up? Slurp. Funny is that goes in there. Now. That goes in there. Goes in that. Oops. Oopsie. Trophy's in here. I'm gonna need to make some piles of wood, I think. Guys, I'm gonna need to make some piles of wood, I think. No. I got this. I got this. There. That goes in there. This goes in here. Okay. I have a couple of open boxes now. It's so nice. Oh my god, this is gonna open up so much space. Oh, Jesus, this is gonna open up so much space. I mean, like, I'll have to move a lot of stuff around, I think, but it's definitely gonna be worth it. Holy fuck, it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, that's so much nicer. Oh, boy. 40 moved around so much shit. It's just... Oh, it's so clean. Yet. Another box. Once again, missing the most important things. Once again, missing the most important things. And then we put monster parts in here. All the monster parts go in there. Oh, hey, treasure. Oh, hey, look, treasure. I mean, overall, this definitely is cleaner. Holy crap, it's so much cleaner. Have to make a couple of piles of wood. A couple of wood piles, that's for damn sure. All right. Boy, I might need a trophy box. We'll see. I might need to get a trophy box. We'll see. That goes there. That goes there. Might have to dedicate an entire box just to trophies. It seems that way. Seems that way. But at least I have a lot more space. This is the biggest thing, is I have so much more space now. So much more space to work with. Yes. Actually, I need fine wood. There. Alright, let's go make some stacks of wood. Which I will definitely need at some point, and then we'll probably call it there. All caught up, guys. Hey. No. Crafting. Now there's a crafting skill. That's interesting. That definitely feels new. I don't remember there being a crafting skill like that, so... I don't know what that means. Is there a weight carrying skill? That'd be fucking nice. Alright, it's 3:31. Make this last stack of wood. Should be able to actually put it like up here. Yeah. Yeah. Menning George? What the hell is the Menning? What the hell is that? What's a Megingjord? What the hell is a Meningjord? Me Meningjord. Frau, get the mining yard. My belt. Yes. Oh yeah, I do have that. Yes, oh my god, you have no idea. It's been a real game changer for me to have that thing. Trust me. It is very nice. Oh, thought this would have been more ready. Oh, we'll let them cook a little longer. Uh-huh. Dude, I went so long. I went so long without it. I was like, Jesus, please. Give me something. Finally, I found one. I was like, oh my god, it took long enough. Took you long enough, didn't it? Look at that. I still got plenty of space. I can really condense down, and I can bust out this wall and go this way. Like, I can go this direction now, which is really what I want to do, because now I can, like, move my bed. I can probably just bust this wall down and make a, like, a little bedroom, essentially, which would be nice. It'd be nice. Heck, I might even go so far as to, like, make it a genuine bedroom and keep this wall here, make a little doorway. Yeah. Yeah. At least, and just have this be a wall of 6 of these, because it's so much more space. Oh, it's so much more space. Though, Jesus Christ, look at this. Why are there so many trophies? Why are there so many trophies? That's what I want to know. Look at how many trophies there are. Why are there so many? I'm never getting rid of you, Dragon Egg. I remembered I'm never getting rid of you. I'll never rid of you, Dragon Egg. I should go spend some money, probably. There's definitely some resources that I can get. I kill a lot of things, you're right. I guess I just need to ignore more and stop giving in to my bloodlust. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I just have the bloodlust. I get murderous on a purpose. Yeah, having an armory box will be nice, but that can go there. This can go here. That's better. That's better. Well, and now I have the mead kiln, because they separated out the cooking, essentially, which is fine. Ultimately, I'm fine with it, but I'm a little disappointed that it didn't have anything new. It doesn't have anything new, it just separates out the mechanics. Like, fair enough, but I'm not doing anything new with the new things, which makes me kind of sad. That makes me a little disappointed in the new things, because they aren't new things, they're actually things I need that I had before. Like, I get it, like, if they wanted to divvy it out, but they should have also launched it with a couple of base mechanics that are new, too, right? Like, oh, and now, like, you can do more with these meats, too, that you didn't have before. That would have been nice. Yeah. Like, I don't think it's a problem in a sense of, like, they shouldn't have had it that way. It's they should have added more with it to launch with it. They shouldn't have just added it to have it. Like, they didn't add anything. They didn't actually add anything. If anything, they separated things out. And I don't even think separating it out was bad. It's... You can't do anything new with it yet. Or at least I haven't unlocked anything new to do with it. It's just something you have to have now. That I already had before, technically, all in the pot. So... a little disappointed by that, but I got a witch's hat. I can make a witch's hat now. I don't even know what it does. I didn't even look at it. It did! It takes bronze, gross. It doesn't. It doesn't do anything. It's just a witch's hat. That's fun. Oh my god! It's got... Never mind. It definitely does something. What the hell? Why does it have 800 durability? Oh, but it has 1 armor. Never mind. You jerk. Why did you do that? Yeah, you. Asshole. Back here. Jerk. Can't believe you do this to me. You get some stamina back. Try and end the stream, you dick. I was gonna sleep, too. Well, hello, skeletons. You blame me for killing a bunch? Look what I have to do. Look at how tall my bone tower is. What's funny of all, they also added cooking. They also added a cooking skill, and the cooking skill is good. I like that. The cooking and the farming skill is good because it... You pieces of shit. It allows you to get benefits of doing these things a lot. And things like, oh, you get maybe double resources every now and then is nice. That's just like a nice little thing that makes it a little less tedious and rewards you for doing it a lot. That's fine. Report done. I don't have anything else to say. Huh. Where did I keep my bones? Where did I put my bones? What did I do with my bones? These are the questions. What have I done with my bones? I don't even know where they went. But that, oh my god, that's already so much more space. And I'm gonna add one more row of chests, and we'll be good. Ugh. Finally. So, I'm gonna start closing things down. So, because I gotta go do some stuff, and then I gotta get the other stream ready, and I'll probably do the stream VOD for this later. So, if I have time, we'll see. But, no, this is good. This is good. It's good to be back into Valheim, and it's good to try out Wilds, and know that I just... Yeah, I gotta upgrade my computer. Absolutely, going to. Still had a fun experience of seeing the game not what it's like supposed to look like, and it's fucking hilarious. I won't get over seeing those polygons, man. It was pretty fucking funny. So, let me go ahead. And then next time we'll probably be back on track, honestly. I think we'll be right back on track. So yeah. Before I close down the stream, let me go ahead and open up Being Create, and you guys are going to help me make a picture. What does that mean, you might ask? At the end of every stream, I generate a picture using Being Create, which is an image generator, and anything that chat says I'll use as a reference for the image, and I'll share it at the very end of the stream. So start typing now. Could be anything, could be non sequitur, could be topical, doesn't matter to me. I'll put it into the prompt. So to get us started, entering Monster Hunter Wild delighted at the shapes of people. Want to add anything to that? Go ahead. I'll give you guys like a minute or two to type some stuff, and then I gotta go to the store. Really, I just gotta go to the store. I just really gotta go to the store really badly. Gotta go run some errands, some emergency errands, but I'm a dumbass. I'm a very specific kind of dumbass. I am a very specific kind of dumbass. I knew there was stuff inside that box. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. Shapes of people. And returning to Valhalla to catch goblins with a trout. To catch goblins fishing for trout. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and let that cook. And as soon as I got a picture, we'll go ahead and start our outro. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you, Bing. I believe in you, Bing. Alright, so stick around to the very end. I also do a bit of closing bit. We do raid after every stream, so that way the Daywalkers in our chat can keep watching. Just everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows. Unlock your doors and windows, because it's no longer lunchtime for Daywalkers. And thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back and rewatch the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and a Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to. And just generally, you can come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, shout out to our community there and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to click it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag with MCCanary. Or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. As always, if you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I appreciate the people who have been talking about the stream, and I encourage you guys to do it more. It does help us out, and it just makes me happy that people are willing to do that. I'm not used to it, and it means a lot to me, so I appreciate it. Go talk to the stream people. You won't. You won't. I want to say that where it doesn't. I want it because that's our biz. Like my friend says, I won't, and then I do the thing. I just want to make that clear. It's with love. You won't with love. And as always, a huge thank you to our supporters on Patreon and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects, and the stream would not be made possible without viewers like you. So we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple of the benefits you can get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page here. It'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to Ahmad for doing a good job holding back the robot army and random becoming famous. And thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. I had a good time. Yeah. I'm excited for Wilds. I really am. Gonna start saving and making a plan to get an upgrade for the computer. That's the next thing. I'm trying to cook a plan to upgrade my computer. That's what I'm at right now. I'm gonna fix my laptop, and then we're going to knuckle down and figure out how I'm gonna upgrade my computer, because I can't just buy the component yet. There's a couple things I need to get into, but I'm gonna get that upgrade to play Wilds no matter what. That's gonna be that's the goal for the end of the year, is upgrade my computer to get Wilds. Alright, get you the housekeeping, get you on your way. Go check out the rest of my friends in Goblin Entertainment. That's everyone. That's everyone, folks. That's all of my friends and all of their channels and everything that they've done and they've been up to. So you can find it all there, and you can find the rest of my stuff here in my own channel. That has a link tree to everything that I post to, such as a VOD channel for the Twitch, as well as a YouTube for my own videos, and ArtStation for my SoundCloud for my music. So go check everybody out in Goblin Entertainment. Alright, stick around. We'll be heading over to Hesper's live right now. She's chilling. We'll go say hi to her. She's a good gal. So everybody have yourselves a good afternoon. I'll be back later. And remember, you just gotta get good computer. Remember that no matter what, you're having fun in a video game. Take your time. Take your time. Ain't gotta rush a game. If you're having fun, that's what matters. Everybody got their pace. Everybody learn at different rates. That's fine. I like these. I like these. I like that this is like scrolled in like some kind of fantasy art. Man, they really like the Monster Hunter. Where's the goblins, though? Where's the goblins, though? There's the goblins! I found them. Do you think Wilds will let me finally eat